Good day viewers and thanks for tuning in to Polymerupdate TV, the world's first and only TV network with a free petrochemicals news show. You're watching the Petrochemical Market Synopsis with me, Shreyal Dhume. It is Monday, October 31st. Let's start with energy news. Crude oil prices dropped on Friday as China, the world's largest crude oil importing country, imposed stringent restrictions and containment measures to restrict the spread of the pandemic. The fall in prices was also driven by a rise in the value of the US dollar. Brent crude prices fell by $1.19, settling at $95.77 per barrel, while WTI futures decreased by $1.18, settling at $87.90 per barrel. On Friday, open spec naphtha prices rose by $7 per metric ton at $703 per metric ton CFR Far East Asia levels. Feedstock news for Asia, Europe and USA. In Asia last week, propylene prices declined on the back of lackluster demand sentiments and bearish pricing undertone for imported material and Chinese domestic cargoes amid buyers faced with compressed PP margins. The price fall was also supported by reports of sufficient product avails. FOB Korea propylene prices were assessed at $845 to $855 per metric ton levels, a week-on-week fall of $5 per metric ton. On Friday, CFR Southeast Asia propylene prices were assessed at $845 to $855 per metric ton levels, while CFR Taiwan propylene prices were assessed at $855 to $865 per metric ton levels, both down by $25 per metric ton from the previous week. FOB Japan propylene prices were assessed at $850 to $860 per metric ton levels, while CFR China propylene prices were assessed at $855 to $865 per metric ton levels, both week-on-week decreased by $25 per metric ton. In Asia last week, ethylene prices were assessed flat. In Europe last week, ethylene and propylene prices were quoted higher. In the United States last week, ethylene prices climbed while propylene grade prices marched higher and refinery grade propylene prices were assessed flat. Before we move on to futures for China Dalian Commodity Exchange for today, please do click on the bell icon to subscribe to our free news channel, and if you like today's video, please remember to like this video by giving us a thumbs up. It motivates us to continue to bring you this free informative news service on a daily basis. Back to futures on China Dalian Commodity Exchange on October 31st, 2022. LLDP prices are lower by 4 RMB per metric ton at 7,730 RMB per metric ton. PP prices are down by 35 RMB per metric ton at 7,552 RMB per metric ton. PVC prices are higher by 6 RMB per metric ton at 5,670 RMB per metric ton. MEG prices are steady at 3,821 RMB per metric ton. That's all for today's Polymer News. Watch our daily news video tomorrow to know more. This is Polymer Update with me, Shreyal Dhume from Mumbai. Many thanks for watching.